Good evening, everybody. Guess what? I'm back again. All right, I am on my little mini podcast catch up so I don't disappoint myself first and make sure that I don't disappoint you guys as well and continue to keep bringing good content. So I'd like to welcome you to my Aisha Speaks Jade Facebook page where I am none other than who else? Aisha, also affectionately known as Jade, Jade, which is my nickname that I have been blessed with for some time now. All depends on you. You know what I say. As long as that RESPECT is put on it, I have no problem. So I want to thank you once again for hopefully tuning in or listening to the replay, which will be available shortly after. Okay? To again, my Facebook motivational, inspirational, where we are very genuine, down to earth, authentic. That is me. My page, my podcast, my platform. I am doing another makeup live audio for Monday, October 29th, 2018. And I am going to be speaking on some awesome tips for being a better leader. Okay? Awesome tips for being a better leader. So let's be honest. Let's be clear. Being a great leader ain't easy. As in an effective, inspiring, well-respected leader for your company or for your business. The good news is that we've compiled this list of awesome, actionable leadership tips that will have you running your business like a boss, the boss that you are. A good one, a damn good one. Some are relatively basic, but are important reminders. Others, well, perhaps you've never considered before. So consider the tips that I'm going to be speaking on when using your leadership game. So let's jump right into it. Lead by example. Leaders need to show, not just tell. If you want your employees, whether that is having your own business or a corporation, to be punctual, make sure you're there on time or even early. If professionalism is a priority, make sure you're dressed for success and treat everyone you interact with, both in person and online, with courtesy. Set the tone, and your employees will follow it. A little humility goes a long way. There's a difference between a leader and a boss. While both are in charge, a leader shares the spotlight and is comfortable crediting others. While it might seem counterintuitive, being humble takes more confidence than basking in glory. Your employees will appreciate it, and your clients will too. So again, this can go either you working in corporate and you're in some type of management leading, or you have your own business and you have employees. Communicate effectively. This is one of the biggest issues for me. Communication across the board. Effective communication is imperative, both in the office and in life. Great leaders make sure they are heard and understood, but they also know the importance of listening, another big one for me. Communication is a two-way street, and making the most of it will have your company zooming forward instead of pumping the brakes. Keep meetings productive. As that little saying goes, time is money. So, of course, you should want to limit tangents and other time wasters during meetings. Okay? When people just run in their mouth and really nothing's coming out of it. Like, you want to speak about things that are to the point, the reason why you were there. Hit those bullet points or hit those key points, and just to make sure that that it is a productive meeting. If you trust your team to do their job, there should be no need for micromanaging. Whew, boy, yes. And meetings can run swiftly. That just doesn't happen on my end, right? And at my job, we have these trainings that we're required to do a certain amount of them each year, right? That's not working. And even if it does work, when it includes management going to be more effective, it sounds good because it's on a piece of paper that they went, but they really don't apply it. And it's so sad because I personally don't need to be micromanaged. I work independently very well. I can work on a team as well too, but being micromanaged is one of my huge major pet peeves. So allow me to do my job so that everything can run swiftly. Know your limits. Even the kindest, most caring leader has limits. Set your boundaries and stick to them. Knowing what you will not tolerate can save everyone in the office a lot of frustrations. And keeping boundaries clear means there's no confusion, right? So across the board, knowing limits, again, whether it's in a corporate setting or you having your own business. Find a mentor. No man is an island, as they say. The best leaders out there know when they need help and they know where to turn to in order to get it. Nobody can know everything. I need to say that again. Nobody can know everything. So finding someone you trust for advice when things get tough can make all of the difference. Be emotionally aware. While many people advise keeping emotions separate from matters of business, business is ultimately about relationships between people. To make these relationships last, you need to be emotionally intelligent, to be sensitive to different points of view and different backgrounds. When using your head to do what's best for your company, don't forget to have a heart. That does not mean that you're a pushover. That does not mean that you're going to allow people to walk all over you. But to have some type of listening ear and a little bit of heart. I mean, come on. Watch out for and avoid common pitfalls of leadership. Everyone makes mistakes. Again, everyone makes mistakes, but some of them are avoidable. Being aware of common mistakes while not focusing on them to the point that they become self-fulfilling prophecies can be the first step towards not repeating them. And that's what I spoke on. Or I may not have spoke on, but there was a situation at work. It was a lack of communication. And on my end, due to that lack of communication, there was a very small error, right? Lack of communication between myself and management that got completely blown out of proportion with management, to the point where my management team, or one of the individuals on my management team, just started speaking to me briefly today. And that was like all of a matter of maybe possibly 10 minutes. And then they went right back to not speaking to me for the rest of the day. I mean, just kind of petty and very unprofessional. Yeah. So, and holding on. See, that is the thing. We need to stop holding on. Like, if there's an error, let's deal with it. Let's deal with it, fix it, and keep it moving. There's no need. You make the work environment around us very uncomfortable, right? So, yes, have to watch out for that. Learn from the past. To once again quote, those who don't learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. History, recent and otherwise, is filled with examples of successful business models and spectacular business failures. Think about what the people you admire do well and consider what went wrong for those who end their careers in scandal, right? Just kind of think about that. Learning from the past with that. Because we don't want history to repeat itself. If history is repeating itself and we continue to do the wrong thing, we have to do some evaluation, because clearly something is not working if the same thing is just happening over and over again. And lastly, never stop improving. Great leaders, indeed, great people, are constantly learning and always trying to improve themselves. There's always something that you can work on or a new skill to master. Be sure to keep your mind open to new ideas and possibilities, because that's how life is set up. Even just as we have challenges and struggles and situations, we also have new ideas and possibilities. So let's keep an open mind. So I just want to bring that little bit to you. I hope that you enjoyed it, because I have 2 more to go and I'll be caught up. Thank you guys so much. I invite you to like all of my social media platforms, which is Aisha Speaks Jade, which we are on Instagram, Twitter, LinkedIn, and I have a YouTube channel. Again, all of them are under Aisha Speaks Jade. If you go to my YouTube, hit the thumbnail, subscribe, hit the notification bell for all updates. I'm thanking you in advance as all of the videos are getting updated. Definitely like, join groups, like pages, subscribe to YouTube. What else did I want to say? Like, share, listen, and support. Make go viral. What else? Make sure it's self-care. I'm going to keep saying it till I probably have a sore throat. Self-care is a necessity. Okay? It is not an option. It is a necessity. Even if it's small things, make sure you take care of yourself. Self-care, self-care, self-care. Love yourself, respect yourself, like yourself. Take yourself out. It's okay. Be your best friend. Start healing from the inside. Start working on yourself. If you have not already, start working with yourself, for yourself, on the inside, and then it comes out. Heal. 2018 is almost over. Tomorrow will be November the 1st. And then after that, after November, it is December. And before you know it, 2019 will be here. So you have a good couple more months tops to really get what you've been wanting to work on. Start working on it so that when 2019 comes in, you're going to start feeling a little bit more refreshed. Focus on whatever goals, passion, missions, visions, whatever it looks like for you. Start working on it if you haven't. If you need to do a little do-over, it's okay. If you need to do a reminder, that's okay. If you need to reflect, that is okay. If you need to step back a little, that is okay. Self-realization, self-exam yourself. Do whatever you need to do so that you are not repeating habits of 2018, taking it in to 2019. Don't say resolution, but make a goal, okay, to do something, at least one thing better for yourself. Whatever that is. With that being said, I thank you so much. Of course, continue great energy. I send out positive vibes. I send out as well to those who may have lost someone. Nam Myoho Renge Kyo to you. My condolences to you. I hope eventually you get to a place where you can start healing. Whatever anybody's going through in general, I really hope that you can start healing. Be good to yourself. Create your happiness. Only you can create your happiness. Okay? Appreciation, gratitude, being thankful. With that being said, namaste and ashe. Be good to yourself.